Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you are an international student, you might be looking for ways to earn an income while studying or even gain relevant work experience in your field of study. In today's video, I will explore several methods to help you find employment as a student, provided you have working student status. I will also define what international student jobs are, provide a comprehensive guide on how to find employment, and share some valuable tips to help you succeed. So what are international student jobs, you may ask? International student jobs can refer to any job in which you are eligible to gain employment with working student status. During your studies, you might only be able to work 20 hours a week or whatever basically your study permit states that you are allowed to do. Because of this, the jobs that are suitable for your employment circumstances may be part-time positions. During the study breaks, such as summer or winter holidays, you can usually gain employment in full-time positions. Varying industries, sectors, and agencies may offer part-time jobs for international students, including agriculture, hospitality, sustainability, and even government departments. You might categorize employment opportunities for international students as off-campus and on-campus. You may have job opportunities in either type of employment, provided your study permit states that you are eligible for working on and off campus. If you are eligible for employment as an international student, there are many platforms that you can use and methods that you can adapt to help you gain employment. So how do you find jobs as an international student? The first thing that you need to do is make sure that you are eligible for work. Before beginning the job search process, consider your eligibility for working as an international student. Several prerequisites may apply to you before you can gain employment. For example, to gain on-campus employment, you typically require a study permit stating that you are eligible, which can usually gain from being a full-time post-secondary student. Working off-campus may require specific work permits. For example, if you're a full-time student at a designated learning institution, that's a DLI, and your duration is a minimum of 6 months, you may be eligible for off-campus employment. Secondly, I would advise that you contemplate working on campus. When finding employment as an international student, you may consider your employment opportunities on campus, because gaining employment on campus may provide you with opportunities to gain work experience relevant to your field of study. For example, if you are studying for a Bachelor of Science, there may be opportunities for employment as a research assistant. Working on campus may have several advantages, such as gaining relevant work experience, networking, having flexibility in your working hours. Unlike off-campus work, you may work for over 20 hours a week, but this may be challenging to balance with your full-time studies sometimes. But if you can't get on-campus employment, then maybe you can consider working off-campus. Off-campus employment can be an excellent opportunity for gaining work experience in varying industries. Off-campus work can technically involve any job, provided your working hours that don't exceed 20 hours or whatever hours that you are restricted to do. For this reason, many of your employment opportunities may be part-time positions. An advantage of gaining off-campus employment compared to on-campus employment is that more job opportunities may be available. Rather than finding employment limited to education institutions, you may apply for vacant job anywhere, provided the travel distance is reasonable. You may even find job opportunities in many operations such as restaurants, cafes, and even retail stores. Also, I would advise that you will network with industry professionals. Networking might have varying definitions, but relevant to finding employment, it usually means developing relationships with like-minded individuals and industry professionals. If you have a strong network, you might find employment opportunities through your relationships. For example, if you are an engineering student, consider attending engineering seminars and workshops, both on and off campus. You might develop relationships with qualified engineers who may consider you as a potential candidate for job opportunities, such as internships or even entry-level engineering positions. As international students, the education institution where you are studying can be a way to start networking. Also, I would advise that you search for jobs online. If you are searching for off-campus job vacancies, online platforms that facilitate job postings can be an excellent method for finding employment. You can usually browse a variety of job postings that outline employment details such as expected working hours, wages, duties, environments, and even employment requirements. Using online job boards can be an efficient method for applying for jobs, as you can create a profile, upload your CV, and apply for jobs directly through those platforms. If you are searching for on-campus employment, the university or education institution may have its own job board, usually accessible through a central learning system. I will also advise that you consider possibly volunteering. Volunteering for organizations can provide you with many benefits. If you volunteer, you might not receive an income, but it can be an excellent networking opportunity. If a vacant job arises within the organization where you are volunteering, hiring managers may consider you as a potential candidate. This is because you are already familiar with the organization, the team, and the environment. Volunteer work can also be a great addition to your resume, portraying the positive interpersonal qualities and characteristics. Hiring managers may consider you a selfless individual if you have volunteer experience and you are spending your time helping others. Also, you can look at the option of possibly internship. An internship can be a direct method for gaining employment relevant to your studies. As an intern, you may conduct duties while supervised by a qualified individual. The duties you complete can depend on the organization hiring you and the associated industry. For example, as a marketing intern, you might complete administrative duties, contribute to social media campaigns, and even develop marketing strategies alongside experienced marketing professionals. And as a student, sometimes I would advise that you consider maybe seasonal jobs when it comes to job search. If you feel you can't work while studying full-time, you can gain employment during the winter and summer holidays. Many seasonal employment opportunities may become available, such as jobs in resorts, restaurants, ski facilities, national park, and even summer camps. Seasonal jobs can be an excellent method for earning an income without affecting your study period. And whilst searching for jobs, some tips that I can give you, at least to help you as an international student, are: 1. Develop an engaging resume. When applying for a job, you typically submit a resume, which is an employment document outlining your credentials and employability. Your resume is usually how the hiring manager gains the first impression of you as a candidate. When finding a job, your resume can be crucial for convincing hiring managers that you are a suitable candidate for the vacant role. Also, make sure to write a professional cover letter. A cover letter is another employment document you can submit alongside your resume. A cover letter is like a resume because it highlights your employability and suitability for the vacant job, but its formatting is substantially different. You usually write a cover letter on a single page with 3 body paragraphs addressing your excitement for applying to the role, your primary credentials, and your gratitude for the hiring manager's time and effort. Also, I would advise that you develop your skills. An important aspect of finding work as a potential candidate, regardless of your visa, is usually to develop and enhance your skills. If you develop your skills, you may feel confident applying for a variety of roles, increasing your employment opportunities. Depending on the job you hope to gain employment in, you may prioritize developing specific skills. Communication is usually a helpful skill for many individuals to possess. If you can display excellent skills on your job application, you might impress hiring managers and improve the likelihood of finding work as an international student. I know finding a job as an international student can be challenging, but with the right approach and resources, it is definitely achievable. My hope is that tips and strategies I have shared today will help you navigate the job market and land a position that suits your skills and needs. Remember, persistence and networking are key. If you found this video helpful, please give us a thumbs up and share it with fellow international students. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more valuable tips and advice on student life and career development. Thank you for watching and good luck with your job search. Until the next video, cheers.